Welcome back. Less than 10 minutes until the 7 o'clock hour. And as always, we have your weather first here on WLBT, what you need to know for today. Your hour-by-hour temperatures show that we're in the mid-upper 70s throughout the remainder of the morning into the low 80s by 10 a.m. At lunchtime, close to 90 and high temp around 93 degrees today. It's going to be muggy outside. There was a small chance for a shower or a thunderstorm during the afternoon hours, and that's mostly going to be for the folks south of I-20. Otherwise, just expect that humid feel and, again, a good mix of sun and clouds. Now, what's in store for the remainder of the work week? We do have changes ahead. I'm going to show them to you in my 7-day forecast coming up next.
This is WLBT First Alert Weather.
It's just about 6:10 as we start off our Monday morning. Thanks for joining us here on WLBT. Good morning. I'm First Alert meteorologist Julia Wyden, and we are checking out Doppler radar here because we have some showers right now to tell you about in Rolling Fork. A little bit heavier shower near Booth right now, and that's actually heading due southeast. So Rolling Fork, that's heading your way. Be mindful of that. Our only showers this morning are in the Delta area. Elsewhere on First Alert Doppler radar, it is quiet around the Jackson metro. We're not seeing that activity happening, nor are we seeing it anywhere farther to the south. I want to show you the temps right now. We're at 76 in Jackson, 72 Vicksburg, 74 Hazelhurst, and 73 in Brookhaven. When you step outside this morning, it's going to feel warm and muggy. The temps right now around Hines, Rankin, and Madison County, 74 in Flora, 74 in Canton, 75 degrees right now in Brandon. And as we take you down to that street level view at the airport, that's where we can bring you outside from the Alpha Insurance Skycam. And it looks like things are starting to get a little bit lighter out there now that the sun's getting closer to coming up. Should be up in about 20 minutes. Still pretty gray out, though. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds as we head throughout the course of the day today, with a chance for thunderstorms later on in our area. But to plan out the temperatures, by 10 a.m. we'll be in the low 80s. By lunchtime, closer to 90, and the high temp today in the low 90s. This is actually going to be a little bit cooler than we were yesterday, but still, again, pretty muggy outside, and that's not going to change until about the time we get towards tomorrow morning. What's going to cause the change is this cold front that's shifting southward. As we head through the day, it'll continue working on its track, and that's going to provide a focal point for some showers and storms south of the Jackson metro during the afternoon. To show you that on the First Alert forecast, starting at 8 this morning, a couple spots showers and thunderstorms north and west of the metro. By noontime, that shifts farther south, and this looks widespread, but I'm expecting it to be a bit more spotty, so not quite as many people having to deal with rain and thunder. It will be occasional as we head through the afternoon hours and then wind down as we get closer to sunset. What it's going to do is cause changes in the humidity. Today, our humidity is up towards that oppressive level. By the time we get towards tomorrow, see how that slides down on the muggy meter? It's actually going to be feeling pretty comfortable tomorrow in terms of the mugginess level. And that's going to last for several days as well. It's not just tomorrow. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will all have low humidity. We'll be in the upper 80s and low 90s, and we'll have a lot of sun each day, so it should actually be pretty nice if you do need to get out and about and run some errands. Saturday and Sunday, the humidity does start to creep back up. We'll be in the low 90s then.
Well, we've had some storms on First Alert Doppler radar this morning.
Yeah, First Alert meteorologist Julia Wyden has been tracking them all morning. Julia, how are we looking now?
Yeah, right now I'm still seeing them in Delta, which is where they've been throughout the course of the morning, not impacting the metro area right now. So if you are going to be commuting out towards around Hines, Rankin, or Madison County, chances are you're not going to have to deal with that. It's for the folks who are going to be heading up a little bit farther to the north. Now, when it comes to our chances for rain today around the Jackson metro, I'm pegging it at about 20 to 30% chance in the afternoon hours. So be aware of that. But most of us will be staying dry, unless, of course, you're heading to the Delta this morning. I'll have full details on what to expect during the day today coming up in my full forecast in a few minutes.
This is WLBT First Alert Weather.
Time is 6:09. Good morning. I'm First Alert meteorologist Julia Wyden. Glad you're watching us here on WLBT. What we have going on right now when you head out the door, look at that. A nice clear picture on First Alert Doppler radar. Everything nice and easy going. And the temperatures feel fantastic. If you're in Belzona, it's 63 degrees by you. It's 69 right now, Jackson, 65 Carthage, 64 Forest, and 68 right now in Brookhaven. Temperatures really feeling good around Hines, Rankin, and Madison County as well. We're mostly in the mid and upper 60s here. Flora, 67. Madison 67, Richland at 67 as well. Florence right now 69 degrees. Now at the airport, I'm going to give you that live look outside from the Alpha Insurance Skycam, and this is what's going on out there. Our skies are mainly clear. The wind's a little breezy. You can see the flag blowing up in the distance. The wind's right now around 10 miles an hour out of the north-northeast, and I'm expecting that during the day today we'll have winds around 5 to 15 miles per hour. And the reason that's a little bit concerning is because we're going to be pretty dry today, and we haven't had much rain recently. When you combine those two factors, factors, you do wind up with some fire issues. So today, even though it's going to be feeling really comfortable outside with those humidity levels, we want to make sure you are paying attention to those local burn bans. What we have going on right now, low end drought for a lot of the state, where you see it shaded in yellow here, and moderate end drought for the Jackson Metro. So today, if you do want to check in whether or not your county is under a burn ban, head over to msnewsnow.com. And also just want to remind you that does include Hinds, Rankin, and Madison County. Those three counties are all part of that burn ban today. What I want to show you for today, though, is your temperature forecast. By lunchtime, if you're heading out and about, we'll be in the mid-80s. During the mid-afternoon, we'll be in the mid and high 80s. So today, a little bit lower than we were yesterday, about 5 degrees cooler, but feeling even better than that because the humidity just has completely dropped off. When we go to bed tonight, we'll be in the 70s and 60s, but by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, we'll be in the upper 50s and low 60s, 59 Hazelhurst, 60 Vicksburg, and 59 early tomorrow morning in Yazoo City. High temps tomorrow are going to be in the mid and upper 80s, so another fantastic day in store as we head towards Wednesday, but not much rain in our forecast. This is the look at how much rain we're expecting to see between now and Friday at 7 p.m. And notice an entirely clear picture for the state of Mississippi. So no rain expected, at least not for the next several days. 88 today, 87 tomorrow, upper 80s still on Thursday, then back to the low 90s on Friday. And we'll get a bit more humid on Saturday and Sunday. Monday, a small chance for a shower. 6:14 right now, and we always have your weather first here on WLBT. Right now, I'm checking in on the tropics. I've got a new tropical storm to tell you about. Yesterday, it was all about Danny, but Danny has fizzled out. He is no longer a tropical storm. Now, it's Erica. Erica is on a similar track to Danny, but not quite the same. She's heading westward towards the Windward Islands. By around Thursday at 1 in the morning, we'll have strengthened a little bit up to around 70-mile-per-hour winds. Then she's going to track a bit farther northward, grazing north of Puerto Rico, and should be a Category 1 hurricane by 1 in the morning on Sunday. That's something we're going to be keeping a close eye on. Just to remind you, if you want the first alert on the latest in the tropics, well, you can download the new WLBT Hurricane app that's available for free in the App Store.